Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for the month of December 2022. I do hope you guys had a really great week. I'm going to take a quick second just to remind you that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. Also keep in mind that the monthly readings are a bit predictive in nature, so therefore if these events are not occurring right now, they may occur in the next few weeks. Let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Pisces? All right, Pisces, you are starting out with the 9 of Pentacles, and it is crossed with the 8 of Pentacles. Interesting. So I do see that you have a very independent nature in the month here of December. Currently showing up as really independent. I also see that your money is looking pretty good, or it's at least improving. And I do see that you are working on some things here. You're pouring yourself into work. And it's paying off. It's showing. Some of you might be doing something that is musical in nature. Or I heard video, something. It's something that may have been moving at a little bit of a slow pace. Yeah, but it's going to really pay off for you. And it could be something that you're doing on your own. It's something more independent. In the past, you had the 2 of Wands. This was a new direction that you chose. This is a direction that you made a choice to go in a different direction here. Some of you, I can see that you, some of you, I see a timeline that this is more in relationship. Some of you have chosen to go in a new direction. You're now single. You're working on yourself. And there is a component to that is music. There's music being employed in that in some manner. Let's see why all this is happening. It took a lot of strength for you to make that decision in the past. All right, why all this is happening? Page of Wands. So some kind of communication. It's good news though. The reason for this reading is that you have good news coming. Or communication. Let's see what's on your mind. Or both. What's on your mind, Pisces? The 7 of Swords in reverse. So either you are remembering something that was done that was deceptive, or you're suspicious of something. Now, if this is something that has already occurred and this is memories that you're going over in your mind, you already know what this was. Something here was revealed and there was deception. And something came out. Something was revealed. For others of you though, this is you being suspicious and wanting something to be revealed, wishing it would just be addressed, wishing it would be dealt with. That it would come out into the open. Some of you may have been avoiding, because the 7 of Swords can sometimes indicate avoidance. Some of you may have been avoiding someone, or you feel that someone has been avoiding you, and this is you thinking of closing that gap or wanting someone else to. Let's see what's happening in December. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so there could be some losses in December. There may be an ending here of some kind, or there could be some losses. So we'll have to check into that. Now, this could have already happened, and now we're going to get clarification, or we're going to see where that goes in December as well. You're showing up as the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, so you're moving beyond something that once was very anxiety producing for you, and you're kind of adopting an attitude that you're just not going to worry about something anymore. You're kind of moving past that concern, worry, and anxiety. Let's see the energy coming towards you. Now, it could be because this good news is coming in as well. What's the energy coming towards Pisces? We have the Three of Wands in the reverse. So the energy coming towards you is somebody or something that I feel like you've waited for, or they've waited to approach you, and now the waiting is over. So this is either an event or a person, but the waiting is over. This is also a planning energy. Let's see what Spirit's advice is. Knight of Wands, communication, rapid, very rapid communication. For some of you, there could be a warning that somebody could be a little bit of a player, so be careful about that. And this could also indicate that there's going to be inconsistent energy. So we'll clarify and figure that out. Let's see your outcome. Show me the outcome at the end of December, please. All right, we have the Hangman in reverse, and that is coming out with the Five of Cups in reverse. So a situation that you were feeling very sad about, I feel like that's resolving for you. You're now becoming more optimistic, and it's because you're looking at something differently now. You've had a epiphany, or you're looking at it differently. It's taken you a long time to get to this point, but you're now far more optimistic about this because your perspective has changed. So at the bottom of the deck is the Star. I love this for you. Now, it could be that you're dealing with an Aquarius, but as an energy, this is all about hope and about things that you're hoping and wishing for. And it's in the upright, so it tells me that these things are coming true. These things are coming about. So that's good. That's really good. Let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Nine of Pentacles here for Pisces? Right. We have the Five of Wands, we have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Fool. Wow, okay. So there may have been conflict which led to an ending. It could have been competition as well. But there definitely were changes that occurred because of this. And a painful ending. These changes led to a painful ending, and now I'm seeing a new beginning. I'm seeing you taking a new beginning. So now this could be with work, this could be in personal relationship. If this was work related, you may have had conflict with someone in the workplace. This could be relationship. You could have had conflict with a lover. But I do see a painful ending, and I see a new beginning. And I see you going out on your own. So some of you guys may be starting something work-wise that is independent. Let's see why the Eight of Pentacles is here. There's that Seven of Swords. Now, see, you're thinking about this Seven of Swords. It's in the reverse. So this has to do with deceitful behavior of some sort or avoidance. So if it's avoidance, something that you've been avoiding, you're now putting the work into. And if this has to do with deceitful behavior, I do feel that you're working on that as well. But if somebody thinks they're deceiving you, I feel like you already know, or you may be suspicious of it, and there's your confirmation. Let's see what's happened in the past. Why is the Two of Wands here? Why is the Two of Wands here? Was this maybe someone else taking another direction? Why is the Two of Wands? The Strength card in reverse. That's fears. Yeah. So there may have been some fears here. It also indicates that a relationship was weakened, most likely because of either avoidance or the deceit, or both. But the relationship was weakened, whether it was work or relationship. And I see you choosing to go another direction, choosing a new beginning, basically. Why is the Page of Wands here? This is the, oh, Justice. Okay. Okay. So the reason all of this is happening is because it's karma. It's karmic justice. And you're going to receive good news. You're going to get good news, good communication, and it's going to bring karmic justice to this situation. It's going to balance things out. Interesting. So if you've been wronged by someone, Pisces, you're going to get some good news this month, and it's going to balance this situation out, and it's going to bring karmic justice to the situation. Let's see why the Seven of Swords is in reverse. This is in your thoughts. Page of Wands. Yeah, you're wanting good news. You're wanting communication. You want to talk about what has happened here. If you're suspecting that there's been something that's been deceitful, you want to talk about it. You may want to confront somebody, but you want the truth. You want it out in the open. If it's already something in the open, you want to discuss it. And if it's avoidance, then I do feel that you want to end the avoidance. But I am seeing communication. You're considering communicating, or you're hoping someone else will. I also see that you're hoping for good news. You're going to get it. What you're hoping for, you're going to get. That's your yeah, your hopes. Your hopes are coming true. And it's going to balance this situation out. Now let's look at December. Let's dig into December. Spirit, show me December for Pisces. Show me December for Pisces, please. I do have to note, can you guys see that? So on top of the hopes and dreams, the Star card, the King of Pentacles just fell. So some of you guys are hoping for a commitment, or you're hoping for someone that you are feeling committed to, or feeling perhaps you're in a separation for someone. You're hoping for that person. You're hoping for this commitment to be solidified or to come back together. All right, show me December for Pisces. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so we have the Five of Cups. Now, in your outcome, it's in the reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Coins reversed, the Three of Wands reversed. That's the energy coming towards you as well. The Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. All right, Pisces, let's talk. All right, so I'm seeing that you're entering into the month here with a loss of some sort. Now, this could be a loss of money. It could also be a loss of a long-term commitment. But it's a feeling of loss. Something may have ended. You've been sad about this. I can see that sadness. Yeah, I can see the sadness. There's maybe even some regrets for some of you. Not everybody, but I definitely see sadness. In the first week of December, I see there's going to be some small movement forward. Your money may be moving very slowly, but it is moving. So don't despair, okay? It is moving, and I feel like by the end of the month, your money is going to be much better. So let's talk about the money first. You may have experienced quite a bit of loss. It is coming in. It's just slow. I can see the worry. I can see the concern. But I'm also seeing that you're taking proactive steps, and people are definitely feeling drawn towards whatever it is that you're doing here. And I can also see some of you are managers. Some of you might be business owners. Some of you stepped out on your own in some endeavor. But I can see that there's a leveling up. And sometime around the first or second week of December, I see you really taking some proactive actions. And I am seeing that there's going to still, I feel like there's still going to be a little bit of loss. Things are not balanced out. This is where all this concern is going to be coming from. You may be putting more money into something than you're getting out, and so it's very unbalanced. And this is going to continue for, I would say, up until the end of December. So be aware of that, but continue to take the action. I know that you're impatient, and I get that. But there's something you're waiting on here. You're not going to have to wait much longer. Towards the end of December, I see things kind of breaking for you. It's going to be in the final week of December. I do see a reason for celebration, and I see an influx of money. But it's going to require you, Pisces, to be committed to this. You have to be committed, and you have to take that proactive action. But people are going to notice you, and they are going to gravitate towards whatever it is that you're doing, okay? And I do see it balancing out. I see there could be some legal things as well. You might hear some good news about something legally for some of you, or you might be signing legal documents perhaps, but it's good news. There's going to be communication, and it is going to be good news. You may be questioning whether or not this news is on the up and up, okay? But it does look like it is. So, now, if this is relationship-oriented, I am seeing an ending or a loss that you're stepping into December with. And I see a lot of sadness. But like I was saying, don't despair, because by the end of the month, that's going to resolve. You're not going to feel sad any longer, because you're going to have a new perspective on this situation. There is going to be something that is going to move forward. It's just that this connection here is moving very, very slowly. I see here with the Queen of Wands, there's a lot of physical attraction. Yeah, you're very attracted to somebody. I see good chemistry towards that person. But I'm also seeing that you may be the one who has been taking all the action. You may be the one who has done the, you're the one who is always doing. The other person has a tendency to kind of breadcrumb you a little bit. It's not equal. It's not an equal give and take with this person. you are the one who is the doer, and this person kind of holds back. So it's not balanced, and that's something you need to be aware of, Pisces. You're giving more than what you're receiving, and that's not going to be healthy. I am seeing, if there has been any third-party energy, I see that ending. And I see things slowly beginning to move forward. This may be somebody that you have been in a commitment with, and perhaps there was an ending here due to third party or competition. If that's the case, there's not going to be a third party any longer, for those of you that is the case. Now, and that's not for everybody. But that's ending. For others of you, though, I just see somebody who has a tendency to let you be the one who does the work in the relationship. And I see you defaulting to that in the middle of December. So there's going to be forward movement in this. It's going to be very, very small. It's going to be slow in the first week of December. And then you pick this up and you go into action mode. But this other person doesn't. They kind of hold back. And I think you're going to realize at that point that you're the one who is the worker bee. That's their MO. That's this person's MO. And I don't know where this comes from. It could come from childhood. It could come from anything. But I do see you coming back together with this person. I see a reason to celebrate. Four of Wands. I see the two of you coming back together at the end of the month. And I see commitment here. But like Spirit is saying, be aware that there's inconsistency in the energy. And maybe that's the lesson here. Let's look at your energy. But regardless, I see commitment, and I see you coming back together with this person. If you want this person. Now, some of you may decide you don't want this person. And in that case, some of you may be wanting to... you may be wanting new love. Let me see what I see for that. Well, you're showing it as very attractive, and people are looking at you and gravitating towards you. I feel like for those of you that are looking for new love, I feel like it's taken you a while to kind of get out and about, and it's because you've been grieving this other relationship. Yeah, you've been grieving. But you look good, and people are noticing that. Now, that being said, I don't think that you have found someone that has been appealing to you, but I'm seeing that the wait is over. That someone who could be relationship material is coming in, for those of you that are wanting someone new. But it's going to require you to recognize this person. And a lot of you you're not seeing this person. You're not able to see this person for some reason. And I think it's because you are distracting yourself possibly with work. Yeah. All right, so let's see. You're showing as the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Why? Let's look at your energy here. All right, so you have the Devil in reverse. That's a sign of Capricorn. You have the Six of Swords, and you have the High Priestess in reverse. So you're showing up here as being unbothered, pretty much. You're like, I'm not worrying about things anymore. I've spent too much of my time worrying about stuff. And you've released something here, something or someone that you consider to be extremely toxic. You've moved away from this toxic energy. You've released it, and you're moving towards a much happier, more peaceful times. That's this new beginning. But I do see that some of you are having a hard time trusting your intuition. Yeah. But the reason that you've released this and the reason you're moving forward is because for some of you, there has been some secrets that were revealed. And that's what you've been thinking about. Or you're suspicious of for some of you. But so this is, again, an affirmation that if you think that there are secrets that are deceptive, there are. There are. But there's also this indication that you're not trusting your intuition. So you've done a lot of work on yourself here, Pisces. It's very obvious. Let's see the energy coming towards you. I'm very curious about that. Signs that are out, we have Pisces, we have Leo, we have Libra, we have Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Could be Aries, Leo, or I said Leo already, I'm sorry, or Sagittarius. Gemini. All right, so we have the Lovers in reverse. We have the Sun, strong Leo here. And we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so, so for some of you, like I said, the wait is over. So for some of you, it's the person from the past that you ended things with. For others of you, this is someone you don't know. Now, if it's someone from the past that you ended things with, they're going to reveal to you something that you don't know. They're gonna reveal something to you that they hadn't told you or had not discussed with you, and they're gonna be very happy because I feel like this person missed talking to you. But this would be somebody you haven't been talking to, and I'm also seeing that, or if you have, there's something they haven't told you, but it's going to be revealed. Now, if this is someone you don't know, and this is a new person, this person, you're going to make them very happy as well, because this is someone who has also ended something, and they've been looking for you just like you've been looking for them. That's interesting, yeah. It reminds me of that thing, what you seek is seeking you. I think that's Rumi. Yep. And let's see, if this is financial, you could be ending a partnership of some sort, and you may be moving forward towards something new, this new beginning. It's like your baby, as it were, and you're going to get clarification on something that you don't know. There's a need for you to do some research. But this is something you've waited to do, but there's a need for you to do some research. Now let's see Spirit's advice. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have a pair, the King and Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. All right, so we have the King of Cups. And that would be strong water sign energy popping out. Queen of Pentacles. And Temperance. So in Spirit's advice, with regard to love, you have a commitment coming in, and it's going to bring healing, but be aware that the energy might be on and off. It might not be as steady in the beginning. And that may be what needs to be balanced out and healed. And I'm seeing that over here in your December as well. So you need to put yourself first. You need to put yourself first, and you need to bring balance to this connection by not allowing this person to have you do all the work. So you're going to have some firm boundaries, Pisces. But I do see a connection. I see a pair. The King and Queen of Pentacles. I see a pair. This is actually the King and Queen of Pentacles for me as a reader is the Emperor and the Empress in a lower vibration. So, and we have the Four of Wands. So this could be the initial coming together towards a higher union. And what may be keeping it at a lower vibration is the inconsistency. But there's healing coming into this. This is someone that you love. Yeah, and your attention is turning back towards each other. If this is the new person, this person is bringing in stability, and this person is bringing in commitment. And it's going to be a very healing energy. It's going to be a very balanced connection, and this person has been led to you. But they may come across, you may initially perceive them as being a player. But they're not. They're not. And if this is about money, the money is coming. Do what it is that you love. Be consistent. Communication is going to be key. Yeah, communication is going to be very important. Do what it is that you love. The money is going to come. The two will balance out. Very nice. Yeah, you've got good days coming here, Pisces. Let's look at your outcome. Show me the outcome for Pisces. It looks to me like what you've been waiting for, your hopes and dreams, it's all coming. It's coming about. All right, we have the Five of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Now here, the Eight of Pentacles is in the upright. Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Empress in reverse. Okay. And there's the Empress. All right. So in your outcome, I can see that something hasn't been working out for a long time. There's been a lot of conflicts, and these conflicts have included quite a bit of possibly some narcissistic type of energy, definitely a lot of ego, and a lot of conflict. Somebody doesn't fight fair. There's been mind games as well. And this stuff has gone on for a while. It's what's kept a connection from working out. I do see that you're going to start looking at this differently. I do see you're going to look at it differently. And it's like this energy of grieving is going to fade away. Because when you begin to look at it differently, you're going to put the swords down. So what this is telling me is that this connection, now this is for those of you who are reconciling with someone, this connection has not been working out, and it hasn't been growing. There's been a lot of conflict with somebody, and it has kept you very sad. That's changing, but it's primarily changing because you're changing. When you change the way you look at something, what you look at changes. And that's what's happening here. You literally have manifested the change into this connection. And once that happens, everything changes. The conflict ends. It begins to work out, which is what we have here. And then the Empress goes into the upright, and it's a matter of raising that vibration. Get rid of the inconsistency. Yeah, and you're going to have to do that by drawing boundaries and pulling back your energy. Don't overgive. You have to discover what it is that's not working and address it. Now, for those of you that are looking for someone new, again, you're going to go. You've been waiting for this. This is something you've been hoping for. You're going from a connection where things were not working, you were not respected, and there was so much conflict. And I feel like you were in that for a long time. When you decided to pull away from that and you decided to have this new beginning, your life changed. And because you began to look at yourself differently, and because you addressed these issues, you put in the work and you began to grow, you looking at things differently has changed your perspective, and now you're just on the upswing. So I see all of this churning around for you as well. And I do see this commitment coming in. You're going to have a reason to celebrate at the end of the month. And for those of you that this is money related, okay, you stayed at a job where there may have been conflict, or you may have been dealing with egos, or it could have been internal conflict for quite a bit of time. I can see that. I also see that you did not feel that you reached your highest potential there. And it's because you couldn't. You would never have been able to do so because you were not able to transcend the structure that was there. That job's over. It's done. You're out of it. You're out of there. You started looking at things differently. You took this risk, and now I'm seeing, or it could be that you're just starting something new. And if you're starting something new on the side, you're waiting for that to increase, and you'll fight for it to increase, and it will. And then you'll quit this job. So if you haven't, you're waiting for the increase so that you can. And some of you went ahead and did. And your outlook is entirely different now. And you're happier. Either way, it's going to bring you happiness. All right, so bottom of the deck is the 5 of Coins. And this tells me that currently you are experiencing this loss, and I see it here as well. Experiencing loss, maybe some of you experiencing feelings of abandonment and loneliness. But don't worry, because that's resolving itself. What was not working will be working, and it's going to be because of you having a different perspective. All right, let me pull an oracle card and we will round out your reading. Okay, I can see my cards are going to be stubborn, so let's open. And you have, I think you pronounce that Sugarlight. I like the sound of that. All right, it says, own your divine power. Perfect. I love that. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. All right, let's see what that's about. I'm going to read that for you. And that sounds just about right. That's that Queen of Wands energy that you're embodying here when you take that leap of faith. Let's see. Give me just a second, Pisces. All right, it says, This is a card of empowerment, reminding you that you were made in the image and likeness of God. So you have the power of God always within you. In addition, all that you've experienced in life has made you stronger. This card comes up whenever you've been giving your power away to others. Perhaps you feared that they'd take away something valuable if you didn't comply with their wishes. Or maybe you're codependently worrying about people's opinions. This is a time for assertiveness on your part, including holding boundaries. Yep, we just talked about that. And saying no to unreasonable requests for your time, money, or other resources. Assertiveness helps you honor and follow your inner guidance, which is the path of harmony and health. And it talks a little bit about sugilite. It says this mineral is a beautiful lavender shade. It invokes spiritual empowerment and higher vibrations within those who wear or hold it. Sugilite helps clear your energy and invites calmness and protection from harmness. So you might want to try to get your hands on some of that. All right. I love this reading for you. So I hope this has been helpful, and if you would like a private reading, that information can be found in the box beneath this video. And other than that, I will see you guys in about a week for the weekly readings. Namaste.